I'm Mark, also known as the Delivery Dude, and this is my 2016 Ford Transit Connect. And this is the story of how I transformed my delivery van into an adventure van. How's it going, folks? So today I've got this, which is a Flettner slimline wind-powered rotary ventilator, and it goes up here on the roof, which involves cutting a hole in it. And am I very apprehensive about doing so? Yes, I am. Let's get into it. So this is the vent itself. Let's just open it up. Inside, one of these fits on the top of the van and it spins round and it provides air circulation. So it's just a case of cutting a hole in the roof and sticking it on. So it comes with this little template that I stick to the van, and that'll give me guidance for where I need to drill the holes. 6 holes in total. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And these bigger ones here are where we're going to need to use the hole saw. So I'll show you what tools I'm using today. Here's the tools I'm going to be using today. Got my little drill for drilling the pilot holes. Got my big drill for drilling the big holes. Jigsaw for tidying up the edges. Also going to need a file, some drill bits, some primer, paintbrush to apply the primer, a Sharpie to mark the holes, and some flexible waterproof sealant, which is what this is, Tiger Seal. You could indeed use Sikaflex instead, but that wasn't available to me locally, and I will almost certainly also need my Swiss Army knife or something, so I've got that too. I'm going to stick it here on the van, and it basically just does that. Actually it goes the other way, doesn't it? Fuck knows. Right, no turning back now. Here's what it looks like from inside. I've taken away the insulation because I don't want, that's obviously where the inside part of the vents need to go. Yeah, and you can see the outside. Yeah, that's a bit worrying, isn't it? Anyway, onwards. I don't know how well you can see this, but I've taped this this bin bag up here just temporarily, and that's just to catch any metal filings and stuff. I'm lying upside down, which is why my voice is a bit weird. Yeah, so let's get on with it. Yeah, well, that kind of worked. Maybe I should have used a thicker bag. So if I got it would be hot and it's melted right through the bag. Never mind. You just need to cut out these bits with the jigsaw, give it a file and paint it, so we'll get on with that. That's it, that's the whole cut. So I just need to paint these edges and then I can get the vent fitted on. Right, so I've cut a hole in the roof of my van. Kind of past the point of no return now, so I've got to fit it. I'm just waiting for the paint to dry and then we can get the vent actually installed. It's not too difficult from here on in, it's not too nerve-wracking, but I need to do it because the alternative is driving around with a hole in the roof of my van. So let's get it sorted. Put a little bit of sealant around here, so I'll do that now. Now I just need to get it up on the roof. So there we are. Ventilator fitted. And what I didn't film was the actual installation. So this bit goes underneath and it basically screws into 4 holes in the underside of the ventilator up the top, and that and the sort of foam gasket on both of these parts as well as the sealant keeps it watertight. So that's it, we're done. Next up, I'm going to do something with the roof. I've already put some insulation on it, but I'm going to need to put a little bit more. As you can see just underneath here, here is the actual ceiling, the headliner that needs to go back up. I'm going to take that out and I'm going to carpet it the same as this, just to make it look a bit nicer, and then I'm going to reinstall it. That's the headliner out the van, so yeah, I'm just wanting to chuck this carpet on it like this. Thankfully I've got just enough carpet left, so I'll get this glued on and get it fitted. Halfway there, just waiting for the glue to dry a little bit, and then I'm going to get the rest of it done. It's starting to look pretty awesome, so I'm well impressed. Honestly man, carpet just covers a multitude of errors. It's quite forgiving. So that's it all glued down. I just need to trim around the edges and stuff, so I'll do that next. But yeah, it's looking way better than it was. There you go, headliner carpeted. On to the next job. Okay, so next job is this stuff, which is just the recycled plastic bottles, insulation stuff that you get from B&Q. It's their own brand stuff. I'm going to stick that up there. So I've just done the same as you would for carpet. Bit of glue on here and sprayed it on. A bit of glue on here. So now, as you can see, I've got all this insulation stuck to the roof, and it doesn't look great, but it doesn't really matter because it's all going to be covered when I put the headliner back on. There you go, that's the headliner back in. Looks class, I think. Put the original light back in. I was going to do downlighters, but to be honest I can't really be bothered. I just want to keep it simple. So yes, it's a wee bit wrinkly at this side here, but you know what, it's an improvement on what I had, so I'm well happy. One thing I didn't anticipate though, I'm gonna have to cut a wee slot here, aren't I? So yeah, as you can see, that is where the roof vent is, and I've covered it with the headliner. Bit of a rookie error that, but never mind. So this bit that's all silver, that's just the van roof with some insulation on it. So I think what I'll need to do to carpet this off, to finish this off, is to carpet it. So yeah, there's a wee close-up of my error. So what I'm going to do is cut from here, just cut a wee slot. That'll be fine, and then what I'll do is I'll probably just carpet this bit, but I don't have any carpet left, so my other option is to buy some of that wood paneling stuff, maybe I can glue a couple of battens on and then just cut it to size and screw it down. You know, maybe I can do that show sugiban, you know, where you burn the grain into the wood. I'm not sure, but I'll need to do something to finish it off. Finally, we've got it done. Right, so I've been waiting to get the headliner back in the van for ages. It's been sitting in my garage for months, and the reason why is because I need to fit the vent first in order to put the headliner in, and I need a sunny day, or at least not a rainy day, in order to fit the vent. And we finally got one. Every day I've been off my work recently, it has rained, and I've just been like, why? And it's been really, honestly, it's been really getting me down, because it's needed done for so long, and it was one of these things that it's holding up the rest of the build. So now that it's done, I can get on with it. My next thing that I want to do is I want to build some furniture so I can finally go on an actual adventure. So I'm needing to build a sleeping platform, and we'll do that in the next video. I would love if you enjoyed my video today, if you could give it a like, and if you want to come along for the ride and go on some adventures with me, please subscribe. I'm really glad that you watched this video. Peace.